Alright, so I put that tape in here and it got stuck. It won't eject, so I think that it's spooled up around and it can't be ejected. So you press this button to eject it and nothing happens. That button there, nothing happens. So I'm gonna have to take these two screws out and remove the door and then pry that door open. Hopefully it pops open, but let's see. So I need a smaller screwdriver, I think. Yep. It's gonna be nearly impossible to do one-handed. All right, we're gonna need a smaller screw head here. Let's go ahead and see what we got. We don't have a lot of small stuff. That might be a problem. Let's see if we can get it with this again, with both hands. All right, that's the smallest screw head we got. We gotta find a small screwdriver. I have a set of those somewhere. I just gotta find them. I'll be right back. Let me tell you about my ADHD brain. So I found the screwdriver that I needed. I then realized, oh, this will fix that other problem that I'm having with my my VHS tape. So I used that to pry off the whole cover because whenever I pushed the VHS tape in, it just said error and kicked it back out. What was happening is, and I was watching it, the top never flipped up. So if you just like flip the tray open and look, if the top never flips up, that means it's not going to be able to record your stuff, right? So I'm watching it. It doesn't do that. It kind of just like shakes, like one side disengages, but the other side's stuck. So I popped it off, and now I've got to watch this video all the way through to let it rewind because this VCR doesn't have a remote and it doesn't have a rewind button on the front. It's so weird. Record. It has like record, channels, eject, stop, rewind. It doesn't have rewind. I have no idea why. But popping this off of that VHS tape actually made it work, which is awesome because I thought I wasn't going to be able to use that VHS tape. But now I'm going to get an extra $10 just because I removed this safely. Still has the whole piece, which is very important. And both are intact. So yeah, I've got a lot going on tonight, man. I gotta go to bed at some point. So I'm listening to their family tape as I take this thing apart so I can do the rest of their family tapes. It's crazy. Oh no, this might be too big too. Yeah, it's too wide. I need even smaller than that. That's crazy. All right, last two options. I found one flat head that's kind of bent and a tiny Phillips. So hopefully the Phillips works, but if not, I got that tiny flat head. Oh yeah, she bit. Oh yeah, man. Oh, it's magnetized. Put it on that magnet right there. I have a little magnet right here on this tray. This like long thing is just a magnet. Always stick your tiny little, like look how small that bolt is. I'm losing that all day if I don't put it on a magnet. All right, 2 bolts, tiny bolts. Shouldn't remove the door. Sweet. Door's gone. Yeah, the tape's definitely jammed up in there. Hold on. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start taking apart more of the camera because I don't know what else to do. I don't know how this camera's still standing together because I've literally taken out like all the screws and I cannot get it to separate. I don't know what's going on here. There's no videos online anywhere about how to make this easy. I'm just unscrewing and prying is all I'm doing. Looking for more screw holes. Oh no. Oh no. We're still intact. We're all good. It's still good. We're all good. How does this come out? Alright, so I stopped recording and guess what happens? I get the stupid tape out. So what I ended up having to do was I accidentally broke the tape, which it was already my cut anyways. I already fixed this one, so it wasn't a very strong cut. Then whenever I had to press it up underneath here, and I just shoved the thing as hard as I could up as it went to open. I'm afraid to do another disc, but I'm gonna try it because I have 8 more to do. I'm gonna try to put this camera somewhat back together, but this is the internals of a Sony Handycam, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, there's the lens cover. There's the lens itself. Pretty neat little setup. All the pieces and parts. Look at all those bolts I took out. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna try to get a new tape, try it again. But instead of using one of their tapes, I'm gonna use one of my personal tapes so that if it messes up, it's on my tape, not on a good one of their tapes. So I wanna make sure it works before I mess up their stuff. Man, what a night. I was just expecting to come in here and open that up and it fall right out and then record 7 things. But nope, not happening that way. So let's see what happens. Here's one of my tapes. It's really good tape, so be able to use that. And I'm gonna grab one of theirs to see if we want to do this with theirs once we get ours figured out. Oh, mama. Oh, man. Okay, we're screwed. All right. All right, let's put this bad boy in, see what happens. So whenever you go to push this in, it opens up, and these two metal focus. These two little metal bars are on the inside of the tape now. All right, that's in. Drops down. It's supposed to go over the top of that. Mine was on the bottom of that instead of around it. I think it's working. Yep. That looks good. All right. I'm going to try to put one of their tapes in and record another tape and see if we can't get this thing going, and then I'll put it back together. I better record just to make sure it ejects just fine. So this is what it's supposed to do whenever it ejects. We'll see if it does what it's supposed to do when it ejects, that is. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it's supposed to do. So I feel good about putting a good tape in there because I know it works on mine. All right, here goes nothing. This is one of their tapes. And we have plugged in this cable right here into the audio video port, and that goes into our recorder here. So let's see if their tape works. That looks good. Okay, so now I'm gonna close this. And up here, we're going to rewind it. All right, it's acting like it is rewound. So now we press record. And then we press play. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, okay. Okay. We were off. The camera was off. We're good. Maybe. We'll see. We'll rewind just to see. Yep, looks like it's rewound. Good. Now we press play. We press record. Sorry, my camera shots are garbage. We freaking did it, guys. All right, now I'm going to watch this tape all the way through as we record it. Make sure we get that done for them, and then I'm going to put the camera back together. All right, this tape won't end, so we are going to end the video here. Appreciate you guys so much. Awesome night. I feel like garbage started running the sinus again because my brain and sinuses know that it's very close to going to sleep time, so probably not going to sleep good tonight, but oh well. It is what it is. It's 11 o'clock. I'm not going to wait and fix this thing tonight. As soon as this is over, I'm going to bed. It's been a crazy week. My first full week back at school. And tonight we had a long night. We had all kinds of stuff this week. So, busy week, crazy times. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully you got some motivation from what we did today. I know it was kind of all over the place, but hey, that was our day-to-day, so we're just taking you with us. So, appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow. Sorry about the loud noises in the background, but we're out of here.